the face of evil. That is what we will be talking about now. Is the sheriff right about the Pagans Motorcycle Club? Are they not your friend? Is what the Pagans doing down in Florida really destroying the motorcycle club scene's reputation? He brings up a lot of stuff, and we're going to get in and look at his video, take it point by point. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, we did the story on Derek Queen. He is a 45-year-old, I believe, older man that was soliciting a 14-year-old girl. And according to the sheriff, it was pretty disgusting. And you know that us bikers cannot stand chomos, man. And I'm hoping that he was kicked to the curb, put out back. Club has nothing to do with them, because backing a member like that in any club is going to make your club look hideous. Hideous. And some of the stuff that the sheriff says in the video, I don't agree with whatsoever. And that has to do with how one person's actions make a whole club look really bad. And the videos that these sheriffs are doing down in Florida right now reach a huge audience. I'm talking huge audience now. Everybody knows social media is the place to be. And the sheriffs have picked up on it, man. And they're putting their case out there with the general public. In the video, you can see his pagan cut right behind him. Now, that's according to a lot of people. Now, again, I don't know if it's his cut or not. It could be from another club member that they busted and they got the patch. So there are people that contact, yeah, he's not a club member. He hasn't been for a while. You know what? Come on. I think it's a perfect opportunity for the Pagans to say, hey, man, here's our side. But anyway, let's get this sucker going and read into it, will we? Okay, here we go right here. This is a special message from Sheriff Rick Ramsey about the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Gang, as he calls it. Let's listen in.
Friends, Rick Ramsey, Sheriff of Monroe. I want to talk about the Pagans, the motorcycle gang. We've talked about multiple times over the last several years as the Sheriff's Office has had to interact and arrest multiple of these members for violent charges and just some really bad stuff in our community, whether it be kidnapping, whether it be robbery, drugs, guns, weapons, threats of violence, batteries. These individuals are...
So automatically he starts going into outlying to the public. Again, this ain't a made for, who've been around the club scene type of video. This is for the general public, the ones that actually make the laws, or elect the people that make the laws. And what he's doing is putting a fire out there right now about the Pagans.
Not good people and have done a lot of damage and continue to focus on fear, intimidation, threats, a bunch of bullies. So we're not going to tolerate that crap for sure. We arrested yesterday another Pagan member. This is Mr. Derek Queen, who we arrested yesterday for charges of soliciting a minor online, trying to engage in sexual activity of someone he believed to be a 14-year-old young lady, just a little girl. He's trying to engage her in some sex and some really raunchy, really heinous type of stuff I don't want to talk about. It was so graphic.
Now, a lot of people are saying, well, they're lying. You know what? Cheerleaders and Roz, they're nowadays it's so easy to catch this kind of stuff. The internet, with you to look on YouTube and you to see the channels like Catch a Predator and stuff, they get these text messages, they get these video screenshots, everything. these cops wouldn't have moved unless they had them. And it's not only the sheriff that's involved, the FBI, NCIS is involved, Homeland Security. It couldn't be more of a nightmare for the pagans, this happening. So listen up.
What he was soliciting this young lady for. So this person has been arrested by the sheriff's office. Our bond is sitting at $1 million. I want to thank our local judge for signing that bond. It shows you the magnitude.
They don't just give you $1 million bond for nothing.
Magnitude of this case to have $1 million bond. Mr. Queen is also currently on probation here in Monroe for kidnapping. I'm working on having him, his probation terminated and charged as a result. He's also on pretrial release in Miami-Dade County for gun charges. I'm working with Miami-Dade County as well to have his pretrial release revoked. I'm working with the United States Attorney Office to determine whether we're going to seek any federal charges for Mr. Queen.
As you can see, he's not in the best situation, and he's not putting up the best for the pagans right now. He was already out on them type of charges, and what the sheriff's doing is really bringing it home for his constituents. And again, for those that elect people that make the laws. Right now, they got all this kind of stuff, and it's public record if the guy had these charges. Step back and ask yourself, would you, and even if you're a club supporter or not, ask yourself if you would want a guy like this in your neighborhood. Then I'd have to ask the club, would you want this type of guy in your club? Because now he's bringing all kinds of heat to you guys. All kinds of freaking heat. I'm talking Homeland Security, NCIS. That's a Navy. I don't even know what they were there for. But this was a wider bust, if you know what I mean. So it could have involved military members. I don't know. He got caught up in it. But 14 years old and just nasty stuff. All right, let's keep going here.
We're going to work together in law enforcement. All my friends, state, local, federal. We're not going to tolerate this. Together, we're the biggest gang anywhere. Our gang is bigger than theirs.
At least he admits their gang's bigger than any other gang. Thing is, they got the freaking money, unlimited amounts to go after anybody.
I'm not going to tolerate crap, nor are my law enforcement partners. So, with that in mind, we're going to continue to keep our community safe and secure at all costs. I want to thank you for your attention in this matter, and pagans are not your friends. Have a good day, folks.
And yes, what he said at the end. The pagans are not your friends. The guy's good, man. The guy's good. He knows how to put videos out there to persuade people to his argument. And it really isn't hard any damn way, because the guy was already out on kidnapping charges, robbery, and now this kind of stuff that everybody can't stand is out there. And the guy's talking with a pagan's vest behind him. I hope the pagans, you know what, put out a statement, man. If it's any time for a motorcycle club to speak out, it's now. It's to put their side of the story out. And it could be, hey, man, we put this guy out bad. He doesn't represent the values of the Pagans Motorcycle Club. He's a piece of crap. We want nothing to do with him. At least that gets out in the public square, and you avoid what is coming at you right now with these guys putting videos out about you. But that's a choice you got to make, and other clubs have to make, is, you know what, the old we're going to keep our mouths quiet stuff, it really doesn't work anymore. You are in a technological society now where things hit the very second it's happening or live. So maybe it's time to change it up a little bit. But I do know I wouldn't want this guy to be the face of my club at all. at all. Let me know what you guys and gals think out there. Don't forget to join the members only club, baby. You get a lot of videos that nobody else gets to see, and it helps support the show. Let me know in the comments sections what everybody thinks, though, man. Do you think the Pagans should come out and give a statement saying, hey, man, this guy ain't with us and blah, blah, blah? Or do you think they should stay quiet?
Join the Insane Throttle Members Only Club on YouTube or Spotify and receive exclusive content. Your membership in the Throttle Club helps keep the show going strong.